I'm Jerry Jensen. Thanks for being with us. Pipe organs in the world.
My grandfather, Felix, was born in the Black Forest, and his father put him to school in Ludwigsburg, which is the German state organ school there. He spent 7 years as an apprenticeship and graduated when he was only 21 years old as a master organ builder. About that time, the family firm, which is already in existence a bit, had 5 orchestrions, as they are called. So I had to come to the West Coast here, so Granddad was the natural one to come out and install these instruments. And according to true San Francisco history, the very day he arrived, there was a good earthquake, and he got accustomed to San Francisco's rugged life immediately. Granddad then worked with a local organ builder, Mr. Meyer, another German, who was already here. Mr. Meyer passed away, and Granddad, unlike the rest of the people of that period, did not go into the gold country, but decided to build organs in San Francisco. I'm the 4th generation in the family. My grandfather, in the strict German sense, taught me organ building after school. I would come to the shop and clean up around the workmen's benches, and after that he'd have a short lesson for me every day. Well, as time went on, I was fortunate enough that I could repeat the same process with my son Terence, and he being the 5th generation, actually.
In 1977, on the 100th anniversary of their business, the Schoensteins decided to sell it because, as Lawrence put it, his uncles and dads were getting awfully long in years. Jack Bethards, an old and respected friend, is the proud new owner of Schoenstein and Company.
One of the few pipe organ factories anywhere in the United States built specifically for that purpose. And the National Register of Historic Places asked that it be included for that reason. And we have restored this building exactly as it was when it was first built. We have 12 people now, and every one of us tries to take part in all phases of organ building. And that's one way that we keep interested and excited about each project we do. We not only build new instruments, we build over 80 in our career. We also, at the same time, repair and restore antique instruments, and also tune many of the famous organs in the Bay Area. And we tune over 125 instruments regularly, which is quite an undertaking. These vary in size from the gigantic Civic Auditorium organ, one of the largest municipal organs in the world, to small neighborhood church organs. It takes at least a year to make a pipe organ, and perhaps more, depending on the size of the instrument. The reason is that there are thousands of hours of meticulous handwork, and we, of course, have to also acquire many rare materials, specially seasoned and selected lumber, leather, metals such as zinc, tin, and lead. We start by working very closely with the church to determine the design of the organ. And every detail of the instrument is designed on paper and drafted and blueprinted. Then the shop starts making all of the various components. The wind chests, which control the speech of the pipe, the bellows, which control the wind, and all of the other components that go into a completed pipe organ. We make wooden pipes here, and it's an extremely complicated process in that all the lumber must be specially selected, milled and cut, and then very carefully fit together. One of the most critical processes in building a pipe organ is voicing the pipe. that is, giving them their characteristic tone. The pipe must be designed properly, but then, in the hands of a craftsman and an artist, the pipe must be made to speak just exactly as he wishes to have it in the church.
Well, this work could be done in less time in modern factory procedures, but I'm afraid you would lose a lot of the art of the trade. A lot of the person's personality goes into the work and the detail. It never gets boring, organ building. Every facet of it has its challenges, and it's truly an art. You want to make each one better than the last, you know.